Yeah, it's all good now. We out the hood now. It's all good now. We out the hood now. We out the hood now. It's all good now.
Alright, man, listen, there's only one side, and that's the Philly side, you heard? Let's get right into it. Welcome to the Philly Side Boxing Podcast. I'm your host, JD. Got your co-host, Coach Wood, and our special guest, Mason Kaysen, right?
Muslim Casey.
Yes,
Yes,
Mason
sir.
Kaysen. Yeah, the names. I ain't the best with the names. So, first
Look,
off,
you gotta get it together.
how y'all doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. You holding up?
I'm doing great. Listen, man, I just got back home. I had a long week. Coach, how about you, man? How you holding up?
I'm chilling, same shit, different day.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
It's been some hectic stuff going on lately, but we're gonna get to that a little later. Had Coach over there snapping earlier, man. He was going hard. He was going hard. But you can start it off, Coach. Promotion.
I mean, first and foremost, Muslim gotta let us know who he is, what he do,
Oh yeah.
and what he got going on.
So who are you?
Y'all know I'm Muslim Kaysen, aka the Muslimboxer. 12-0, 9 KOs, ranked number 5 in the country, 48 in the world. Just working on trying to get a title. Ain't ducking nobody. Everybody ducking me. Trying to get that fight. I'm trying to get some fight, so that way I can go ahead and get to this world title. It's a hectic game. It's a game of politics. It's a game of like publicity and popularity. So just waiting on my time.
Yeah,
I hear you, bro.
fair enough,
Definitely gonna get there.
for sure.
We believe in you for sure. I see your skills, your talent, bro. You working.
I'm working. I mean, I've been in there with literally everybody. So I'm just practicing, waiting, looking for the opportunity, best opportunity. They got the guy Chev Clark fighting today, and fighting Apache. I'm waiting to see who wins that. I want to fight either one of them. I don't care who wins. I want to fight either one. They got the WBA interim title. I want that.
You want that work? You want that get no smoke?
I don't think these guys can deal with me, especially as far as once I get up there. So I'm just waiting on my opportunity.
There's been a lot of ducking going on. But go ahead,
As
Coach.
far as that goes, what fight you want specifically? If you could choose a fight, not necessarily a title or anything like that, just somebody you want to share the ring with.
Dude, Brandon Glanton. I like him. I think me and him will put on a good fight. Apache, me and him will put on a good fight. You know who I really want, who is actually ducking me? Man, we try to set up 2 fights with him. He ducks every single time. His name is Tristan Calkirth. This man just outranked me in the country. I think he's ranked number 4 now, number 3. And this bum ducks everybody. He's a straight bum. I love the fight. I've taken his fight on a 2-week notice. He denied it. I've taken his fight on a whole month, 2 months notice. He ducks. This dude, I know he's scared of me, and I know he's a bum. But these dudes don't want to fight. I'm telling you, they like want to pad their record up until they get to a title, and kind of just like, what's the point of boxing? What's the point of actually getting into a sport where you know you gotta take risks, but you ain't gonna take no risks? Everybody want to go to Floyd route.
I mean, even Floyd took risks. People call it the Floyd route.
But it ain't the
It's
Floyd
the
route
Floyd
for
route.
real.
Floyd ducked Margarito. He ducked Pacquiao for a long time. I mean, honestly, besides what's his name? Argentinian guy. What's his name?
God,
I forgot.
not Gotti.
Heck no, not Gotti. Gotti.
Not Gotti. Yeah.
What's his name?
Ass.
He beat his tail. What's his name? I forget what his name is. All I know is that's the only guy he ain't ducked. Other than that, he ducked everybody else. He waited until
shit.
he even ducked Zab Judah until he found out that he could beat him.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, fair Fair enough. Yeah.
Like who Floyd ain't fight nobody in their prime besides people he knew they could beat. He waited till he could fight Zab Judah until he knew he could beat him. I mean, who else? He went in the the Puerto Rican fighter Diego Corrales was an alcoholic. Diego Corrales was, God rest his soul. I got mad love for his family. I know his son. I know his wife. But he had a tough career after that. And I mean, Floyd picked and chose his fighters. Even if they was tough.
Right.
Other than that, like who he fight? Who he fight that was actually in their prime dog besides Zab Judah?
Fair enough. I ain't going. Look, that's your opinion. I ain't going through the paperwork to find out.
I was about to, yo.
I always try
I was
to
about to.
Now, mind you, I will say Floyd is a phenomenal fighter, phenomenal defense, phenomenal boxing. His IQ is off the chain. He's still one of the best fighters, for sure, hands down. But he picked and chose his opponents too.
He was very business smart, though. Gotta give it to him on that end, too.
Very savvy. He had the right people behind him. He had the right, the type of business behind him, and he was able to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Can't knock it, I guess.
These dudes doing the same thing, and you can't knock it. You're not gonna knock it. I'm not hating on nobody because it is what it is. But because I'm not in their situation, I'm being a troll. You know what I mean?
Talk your shit.
I'm talking my crap right now until I get into that situation because I'm pretty sure
when you get there, that's your plan.
I mean, when I get there, I've never been the person to duck anybody, but my management might want to duck them.
I'm just saying.
That
You doing the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
The management.
We see that a lot where somebody complains and then they get on top and they do the same shit.
Exactly, and that's why I said I'm not
mad
at
we
it.
Definitely see it.
I'm just in my situation right now, so I want to fight them dudes. But
Fair enough.
I might want to fight them dudes, and my management, my sponsors, my media might be like, he's not worth the time right now, or he don't sell no tickets right now. So, there's no point. Right. But I might like, yeah, sure, I want to fight anybody. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my crap, but I'm gonna keep it 100. Because if I'm in that situation, you never know. It's so many people don't be knowing how many entities are in boxing. You got the promoter, you got the management, you got the sponsors, you got the advisor, you got this, you got that. There's so many people, there's so many heads in the pot. You never know.
Yeah, true. Now, as far as you talking about, you don't duck anybody. People always say, "Oh, the fighters aren't scared to fight; they'll fight anybody." What do you think? Do you think some of these fighters be scared, or do you think it's like strictly the management or strictly their team?
I don't know. I think sometimes you got. It's like, I think majority of fighters are not scared to fight, but I do think that, and there are some who just they know they not about that life. But then you got management. I'm pretty sure Terrence Crawford is not. I'm pretty sure even with the boots and Terrence Crawford situation, I don't even think it's just Terrence Crawford. I think it's his management. I think it's his promotion. I think it's all that. I think there's a lot of entities that people don't know. Because I don't look at Terrence Crawford and be like, nah, he's scared.
Right. Me either.
I really don't. I don't even see that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's something like, it's not the right business move right now, and we going to a table. Even though you the boss at the end of the day, you still got to go by your advisement. Just like the president is the president, but he got all these legislators and all these people behind him to say if this is the right move or not.
Right.
So, when it comes to it, yeah, I don't think anybody who get in that ring, it got hard.
Right.
Like everybody who get in that ring got hard. You can never take that away because there's so many people. It's only a small percentage of us that will actually get in that ring and fight. 10-ounce glove with a big dude punching, trying to come at you and take your whole life away.
Right.
More the worse he beats you is the more the more publicity he's gonna get. So I'm never going down anybody who actually get into that ring. But I will say when it comes to actually being a fighter and things like that, yeah, you can talk your crap. You can say somebody ducking, somebody doing this, somebody doing that. But it's politics. It's a business disguised as a sport, and you just gotta accept it.
Facts. Now, on that note, how do you feel about this whole Brian Norman Boots situation? I just want to get your take on it. We all know how I feel.
I mean, father talking trash, then he backed down. I just don't like when you don't live up to your word. You know what I'm saying? Boots is not a talker. He a doer.
Mm-hmm.
Boots don't talk. Like we've all been in there, and I've been in the ring with that man. He don't talk that much. He don't talk trash. He don't like talking trash. He don't like, talking heavy and all that. He just do him. He laugh at this. Brian Norman, seen them spar a few times. I've never seen him get off on him or something like that. I was never impressed by Norman. But excuse me, one second, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my bad. I was never impressed by Norman's skills. Shoot, my man, my little bro, C4. I got him beating him. Like, I don't think he's that talented. My little bro C4 will definitely. I got him trashing him.
And the pro fight 8 ounces, no headgear. What you talking about the sparring?
Come on now, like we not talking. We talking about actual, 8-ounce gloves. I don't even think he'll deal with C4 like that. Like it's just not. I just don't think of Norman that much.
Honestly, Coach,
Boots, I don't think there's nobody who's gonna give Boots a challenge except I got Terrence giving Boots a challenge. Like that ain't gonna walk in the park. It's gonna be a highly high IQ, a very like chess move fight, and it's gonna go down to the wire of who gets to move that piece first.
Right.
About it. You can't call that fight. Just like you couldn't call the Crawford Earl Spence fight. Earl Spence, it wasn't his day.
Left.
Shit went left on him.
To the left. All the way.
Don't mean he a bad fighter, don't mean anything. It just means that just wasn't that day. Shoot, I think my 10th fight, I went, my camp was terrible. I was getting a dog bisque beat out of me in the first round. I knocked him out, but it just wasn't my day. I was tired. I was dehydrated, everything. It wasn't my day. That dude could have hurt me. He could have like really hurt me. Thank God, like I was able to push through, but things happen. Days happen. You got good days and bad days.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Norman, I don't know. His skill wise, I like the kid. I like his father, but I don't really look at him as like super skillful. Somebody who has enough ring IQ, power, and skill to beat somebody like Boots. Boots only what,
26, yeah.
27.
27?
I think
26, 27. 26, 27.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Punching. That boy punching.
Yeah.
I don't arm Boots. It's annoying. Like it's annoying. It's like one of them flies. It's like a bee. Like it's small as I don't know what. Yeah, I can swat it away because I'm bigger. But if that sting me, I'm allergic to it.
Fair enough. That sting fucking hurt.
Right, that sting hurt. You know what I mean? Y'all, both of you in there with him. Like it's not even the fact of me doing bad or me being scared or nothing. It's just Boots got a lot more skill than me. You know what I mean? His IQ is very talented. He's a little faster than me. You know, I know I punch harder than Boots, but Boots, it's about who connects. You know what I'm saying? But Norman, I don't really see that much in him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I feel like Norman inside game is his best game, honestly. Truthfully, from what I see from him, I feel like his inside game is his best game.
I do too. But what's the most effective punch in boxing? A jab.
A jab, yeah,
Jab.
jab.
Boots got a heck of a jab.
Yeah.
Like you, and Boots has the IQ to say, all right, cool. I'm only gonna go on the inside with him, once in a while. I learned that a long time ago. I'm not gonna fight you in your fight. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna jab you. I'm gonna jab the piss out of you. Sometimes I'm gonna come in there, get my shots off, and then I'm gonna move out of there. Boots has the talent to do that. They act like it's gonna be some walk in the park. Norman just comes straight forward. He want to fight. He one of them type of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't got no boxing like super good jab and all that fast jab, little flick, all that. His IQ is not his jab is not educated. Ain't got no slickness to him. He got brute force.
Yeah, honestly,
And
I think Boots beats him on the inside anyway.
I mean,
really do good last fight.
Quoting Bo said he beat him in the inside game. He dropped him with a body
I think
shot.
he's better on the inside game.
Bo.
Did he get dropped in his last fight?
2 fights ago, and he was fighting for his life in the last fight.
Yeah.
Fighting for his life in his last fight. Like, Boots has never fought for his life.
No, he clean shit.
Never. And the boogeyman, like that boy, I don't know if he's Argentinian. I was there that fight. Could do nothing with him. And he be dogging people.
Right.
So, we'll see. If the fight ever happens, the fight ever happens.
I don't see that.
It's boxing.
It's over now.
People can talk. Look how long we had to wait for Earl Spence and Crawford. Look how long we had to wait for Manny Pacquiao but look how long we had to wait for Manny Pacquiao and look how long they had to wait for Leonard and Hagler.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm telling you, look how, bro, all of these people, I'm telling you, this trip been going on for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Everybody's always had to wait.
Just a build up. That's all I'm seeing from right now. Everything's just a build up until we get the most money out of it. That's when we can shoot for this fight. That's all I'm seeing for it. Because once Floyd and Pac did it, don't they got like the highest groups besides what's his name from the UFC?
Yeah, and it was anticlimactic because they waited too long.
Right.
You talking about, of course, everybody want to see it, but it was anticlimactic because Pacquiao was 50 years old by the time he fought him.
Yeah, they was old.
Like he done got knocked out by Marquez. He got knocked out by, you know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't the same Pacquiao that we was watching when he was fighting Claudia and he was fighting Oscar De La Hoya and Morales.
Right.
Like, wasn't the same. That's not the same Pacquiao. So and that's boxing though. You gotta accept it. That's boxing. It's always been boxing. That's how it is. Pretty sure they can say that about any sport. Sure they can say that about any sport. Oh, we ain't get this chance because this person is like. Look at the dude who slept with LeBron James' moms.
Was it Delonte West?
Delonte West. My man slept with his. Now, LeBron James' mom, do whatever she want. But just because face of basketball, that boy career was over.
Yeah, his life destroyed. He out on the streets.
Whole basketball career over, and now he's a talk. He talks like he got his own podcast now. But imagine what he had to go through before that.
He was going through hell. I ain't gonna lie. He was getting locked up a lot. It was a lot going on with him.
That's boxing. Like I said, like when we first started, I can talk my stuff. When we first started, I can talk my stuff and I can say whatever I want. Like I can say, "Oh, these fighters ducking me. Oh, this dude don't want to fight me." All that other stuff. Yeah, that's me just talking trash, and that's me just wanting an opportunity. That dude might actually he might actually beat me. Who knows? I just think I'm talented enough to beat him. But for the most part, That's boxing, and I do accept that. That's boxing. I might not ever get one of them fights again. Who knows? But for right now, I'm gonna talk my crap until it happens.
This,
Yeah.
let's start from the beginning though. All right, how was life growing up though?
Life growing up, I grew up
Yeah.
a privileged kid. I grew up privileged. Grew up, my brothers, Hassim Rockman. My dad, he started a Muslim community back in Baltimore. I went to all private schools. I never went to public school. I learned how to code switch. He never moved away from like really the hood, so or the masjid that we went to. So I had to learn how to like deal with the hood, but I went to school in the county, so I know how to deal with two types of people or different types of people, and it was a blessing though. I moved to Boston for like 6 months. That's where I found boxing. That's where I found how to like really fall in love. Like, well, actually, just think about it. I was going through some issues, and I was like, well, my brother's in Vegas. I don't want to go back to Baltimore, but I know if I go to Vegas, I can lie and say I'm gonna go to. I say I want to box. I never wanted to box. Never.
Never won the box?
No, I was 21 when I started boxing.
Oh, then you started very late.
I never wanted to box. I wanted to go to Vegas, get my life together, and move out, and then just do my thing. But I fell in love with boxing. Got married, moved to Philly. I definitely want to move to Philly. Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm from Vegas to Philly, y'all. Come on now.
Yeah.
But I moved here and I fell in love with Philly because Philly got mad love. Philly gave me mad love. Y'all kind of adopted me in a lot of ways. A lot of people got mad love for me. That's why I became the Muslimboxer. This is where I really got my fresh start in boxing. My brother Shabazz, shout out to him. He got me on the on the Rodney Rice card, RDR card, and that blew me up a lot. After that, up and up from there. Got my manager, and we just trying to make it happen.
How you meet rap? Yeah. Who introduced you to rap?
Hear me out. Crazy thing is, my man from Top Rank, a matchmaker from Top Rank, or like an advisor, he calls me and says, I'm looking for a coach in Philly. He from Philly, my man Frank. He says, yo, go to Greg Hackett. he gonna get you right. There's two people that you can go to. He said, go to Greg Hackett, go to Ralph. So I go to the gym. I think I hit up Greg first. And I think me and Greg was like, yeah, we gonna fight. Like, we gonna fight each other. Like, yeah, you wanna fight? He like, yeah, I heard you, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, let's fight. So I was like, all right, cool. I think at the time, I think Greg was still coming into his own as a coach. So I didn't feel like he was the right fit at the time. And Ralph saw me spar one day, and then he was like, all right, let's work. And man, I went from brute boxing, just coming forward, to actually being able to box. And they taught me a lot. Him and Greg. Greg taught me a lot. Rel has taught me so much. I wouldn't be the fighter I am today without Rel. And now that's it. Like I'm here in Philly, waiting on my opportunity. I've had my last 6 fights. Nobody has went the distance with me since Rel. Nobody.
Nice.
You got it, coach.
Matter of fact, it's one person. It's only one person that went 5 rounds with me.
Nice.
Since boxing with Ralph. It's only one guy. He
It's
only
that
went.
TRF effect.
Yeah, Philly got like this grit about it that you really can't get anywhere else. And then they got the slickness, they got the boxing, and they got the brute. Like, we gonna dog it out. So if you ain't built for it, you gonna know real quick.
Shit.
Real
That's
quick.
a damn fact.
You gonna know real quick if you built for this life, especially in Philly. Cause people gonna talk about you. You're gonna get known. People gonna talk about you. People gonna talk and say, you know, if you like that or not, or if you scared, or if you built like that, if you a good puncher, if you a good boxer, all that. People gonna talk real happy, real quick.
Right.
And if you scared, they gonna find out real quick.
Facts. So
I knocked the
on
dude out. I knocked the dude out in sparring. Everybody said that was gonna beat me up. It was only me and Rao there. It was only me, Rao, and the coach there. Everybody knew. By the end of the day.
I mean,
Bro,
gonna let it be known. They gonna let it be known.
people talk very, very quickly. So, you know,
yeah, being a coach for the last couple years, I figured that out. I got people that know about me, and I have never talked to them a day in my life.
Yeah, I've sent people to you.
Yeah, true.
I sent people to him too.
I've sent people to you. They say, "Yo, who the coach that I need for to start me out?" I said, "Go to Wood." Say he there. I said, "Parabella box him," all that. I send people. Shoot, I've even sent people to you for camera work.
Oh, camera work.
Yeah,
right.
like any person. I've always been that type of person because my father had always been a community person.
Right.
Like from the get go.
We were supposed to work anyway.
Whatever community I'm in, that's the community I'm in. Philly, I got boxing and I got the Muslim community. So Vegas, same thing. I got boxing and the Muslim community. No matter where I go, it was always love. It was always love. I always was taught to have a community.
That's dope. That's dope. And you've been around. So what's the main differences you see in the boxing scene from Philly and the other places you've been?
Philly just like from the gutter. Like Philly from the dirt. Vegas, everybody want to be something that they not. You know, Vegas is like, you know, real like glamorous.
Hollywood.
Like real Hollywood. Everybody want like you come to Philly, it might be a hole in the ceiling. You might like literally gyms be upstairs on the 5th floor.
Facts.
Freaking duct tape everywhere, holding up crap that's not even supposed to be held up. There's mildew everywhere, you know. But then you got you got people just, and it's not like they trifling. They just doing the best that they can with what they got,
right?
You know, so they can get better. And once they get better, you know, you can see the gyms just start developing. But Philly, it got like a realness to it. Philly funny though. Philly got like it's like brotherly love, but they like in Philly, some people don't mess with anybody. But you come from outside and you start talking, everybody gang up.
Oh yeah,
everybody gang up on you. Oh, yeah. But nobody bang with each other in Philly. But then when it's time for somebody else to come out, oh y'all ride.
I mean, that's brotherly love, honestly. Like
that's what we mean by brotherly love.
Real talk.
You don't fuck with your brother like that, but ain't nobody gonna mess with him.
Exactly. That's what it is. Like I will talk. I mean, y'all see me in the gym. I talk trash to everybody. I just talk. That's what I do. But don't let somebody talk trash to my bro. You know what I mean? Like I got. It's a difference. Like I can punch on my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only I can call my brother a bum.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like Rao the same person. Rao call me a bum. You a bum. You a bum. You a bum.
Let somebody else in his voice.
Let somebody else come out of town and try to get with me. Rao got my back. That's a big bro. So it's always love, man. It's mad love. Even Greg Hackett. Me and Greg Hackett talk trash to each other, everything. I got mad love for him too, man. That's my guy. Jesse Hart. I sparred him for the Ramirez fight.
Right.
The second one, he came to Vegas. Me and him sparred. That's been my bro ever since.
Yeah, and I heard y'all talk shit to each other.
Always. Like you would think my wife was like, do y'all not like each other? Like, that's how she said. I said, no, that's love, right?
It's just how we talk.
Nah, definitely.
It is what it is. But that's where it said, like, you know, it's a difference between you got to know how to be in the hood, show love and everything, but you also got to know how to like talk your business side. Cause y'all know y'all see y'all see my social media side. I don't curse on my social media. I'm very Muslim on my social media, and I make sure I do the right thing because I don't want to portray anything else. You know.
Right.
So, you know, it's two different sides, and you gotta always have that difference.
And you got a daughter, right?
Of course, you know, I got baby.
Set
Man,
example.
I
Oh,
show
you
her
got
something. Yeah, I gotta show her something different. So you know,
Mm-hmm.
different sides of me, but I'm always me. No matter what side tell you, no matter what side you go to, they always gonna say, "Yeah, that's Muslim." Like simple as that. That's me. I ain't never switch up on nobody. But it's about loyalty. It's about boxing. I love boxing. I got 4 more years in the sport. I'll be 31 this year. I got 4 more years. I'm gonna try
Oh,
my
you
best.
was that old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking shit when he wasn't 30 yet. He was talking shit about me when
I was. Was.
now, now your
Would.
knees hurt and shit.
Would.
Yeah.
Would. And crazy would. I probably feel the best out of my whole life. Real talk.
That's good.
I
That's
probably
good.
feel the best out of everything. Like I'm even boxing IQ wise, I feel the best. I just know like boxing will take your life away if you let it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Your
you know what I
30s
mean?
is basically your prime though. Your 30s,
Yeah.
like even in
Prime.
basketball anywhere, that's your prime.
After that,
30.
after you start going past your prime,
Yeah.
deadly game, boy.
Yeah.
These young dudes are coming to hurt you.
Facts.
Cause I know I was trying to hurt everything walking every time I get in the ring, I'm trying to punch on something.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly. It's just life. You can't get mad at it. But yeah,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
it's a blessing. I really do hope. I pray, inshallah, God willing. I pray I get my chance to get a world title. I pray I get my chance to show like the world, you know, what I got. But you know, it is what it is.
Since you got 4 years left, what are you trying to accomplish in the sport thing? Say you only got
Dude,
4.
by next year, a world title.
Like
Solid.
By next year, I'm trying to get a world title.
world title. That's all you want to accomplish? Just one world title? Like
if I can do whatever I can do in these next 4 years, if I can get a world title, if I can you know, unify, let's go. Let's go.
Who them hit lists then? Since you got 4, who that hit list you want in that whole 4 years?
Clark. What's that dude's name? From they all in Britain. It's a Polish dude.
Yeah,
You know,
the waters.
I could give you a list once I look them dudes. I'll be forgetting what their names is. British dude just fought. He fought Okoli. Okoli was on my hit list for a while.
Okay.
Okoli was on my hit list for a while. I wanted to even spar him, but he played games. But he moved up to Bridgerweight, so it is what it is. But I know me and Brandon Glatton, good dude. We beefed at first, and then I found out he a good dude. I still would love to fight him, you know, just to get a good fight out of him. F.A. Apache, F. Adobo Apache.
His name's crazy.
F. Adobo Apache.
Nigeria.
I ain't the best with names at all.
Yeah, Nigerian dude. I know. I want to fight him. Chev Clark. I want to fight him. Ramirez got the belt. I'd love to fight him. And I guess whoever up there. There's a Polish dude who got a title. British dude who beat Okoli. He got a title. I messed him up too. You know, I call out anybody who want to get on the hit list can get on the hit list too.
Fair enough.
Glock ain't got no safety.
No.
On this Glock.
Facts.
You know what?
Now, say if I was somebody just coming in the sport, just wanted to get started, what's the 3 priorities you would say to take when you getting started in this?
Ooh.
You should 3 priorities before you go amateur and 3 priorities before you go pro.
Amateur, try to get as many amateur fights as you want, win or lose. Also, make sure you got the right coach who gonna guide you the right way. and focus on your fundamentals. Forget all that suave stuff, man. That suave stuff it'll come later. It'll just come with your attitude. But you gotta get the fundamentals down. Like when you learn how to drive first by the fundamentals, and then you learn if you can do a right hand or just drive with one hand. You learn how you learn how fast you can go. You learn how your reaction time is. And same thing with boxing. You gotta learn a jab, learn a right hand, learn how to slip, learn how to throw an uppercut, learn how to throw a right hook, left hook, overhand right, and then you start to learn if you can throw a slip uppercut or a slip overhand right. Learn the fundamentals for years. Like just focus on that. People focus on the wrong things. People focus on the end result rather than focusing on the beginning. They focus on what the house is supposed to look like rather than focus on trying to get the foundations actually set. They don't even know how concrete, but they want a big house. They want to make a big, huge mansion. You can make that big and have no foundation, and it's going to crumble.
It's over.
It only it looked nice until a bunch of people get up in there. Same thing in boxing. It looked nice until you start really getting hands thrown at you.
Yeah. Facts. I can agree with that. What about going pro?
Y'all, my allergies killing me.
Nah, you
Take
good.
your time, bro. I just
But yeah, just focus on that. Focus on your foundation. Anybody who getting in the sport, and vet your coaches. Tired of people going to freaking bums for coaching, and then these coaches think they nice because they done got a little bit of, they never had any boxing skills in their life, and now they want to be a full coach. They don't look at anybody to actually focus on, all right, let me learn something from him. Let me learn something from him. These coaches trying to make the fighters turn pro and don't even know the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Find your niche. Find what you're good at. I had to find what I was good at. I'm not the slickest fighter. I'll punch on somebody real quick, but I'm not the slickest fighter. I had to learn all right, cool. I'm not the slickest fighter. I'm not the fastest fighter. I just do me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Be okay with losing. Be okay with losing and learning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever won a sparring match.
There's no such thing.
Like, real talk. Matter of fact, I don't even think I've ever really done good in a sparring match to the point where somebody on my level. I don't think I've ever done good in a sparring match.
I saw it. We won't talk about it, but I saw it.
I learned from it though.
Yeah, of
I
course.
seen him sparring. I seen you good.
No sparring match that I don't learn from, and there's no sparring that I don't take into the ring with me and actually apply when it comes to a real fight.
That's what it's about.
That's the difference. Because, like I said, I get my tail beat in sparring, but when it comes to the fight, I look amazing. Alhamdulillah. And that's because sparring is sparring. You're gonna spar people all the time. People are better than you. People are faster than you, stronger than you, more skilled than you, all that. Slicker than you, talk better trash than you, got better feet than you, got stronger legs than you. It's just about find your opportunity and take it. That's it.
Now, what about going pro? What's the 3 priorities you think?
Find a good manager. Find a stop trying to get to the limelight first. Same thing. Do some local cards. Build up your fan base. It's a business disguised as a sport. If I'm a promoter, I'm not looking at how good you are. I'm looking at how many butts can you put in seats. Look at Rigondeaux, one of the best fighters of all time. That man is a monster. He ain't got publicity if his life depended on it. A gun could be to that man's head, but he can't put butts in seats.
If you like that, either you got it or you don't.
You if you can't put butts in seats, it don't mean nothing. build your following up. You clearly see how the boxing game going. Actually pay attention to the boxing game. When you on pro, pay attention to how the boxing is moving. If it's moving a certain way, cool. I learned at a young age that it was moving to the social media side, followers and all that. All right, bet I'm gonna get on that.
Mm-hmm.
I bet would when I had like 12,000 followers. At the
Yeah.
time, 12,000 followers. I just kept working. I was like, all right, cool. This is how they going. This is what I'm gonna do. Now
Facts.
I'm an influencer.
Yeah, so basically, I'm about to say that. So basically, you're an influencer. I basically say you like a comedian slash boxer because you basically like your videos is funny. His videos is funny. So it's like how did you even get to that? Like how did you start like being like you basically become like comedian slash influencer
I always
and
been that
boxer?
kid. I always was like trying to make videos, being creative. I got that from like my sisters. My sisters was always making random funny videos and stuff like that. And I just don't take life that serious.
I don't
So
either. I
I,
don't either.
I like Wood will tell you, I laugh at everything. I
Yeah.
laugh. I joke so much that I just was like, yo, I can turn this into a joke. I can turn that into a joke. So I just
Right.
learned what. And then I'm Muslim, and I'm a proud Muslim. I'm proud to be Muslim. So I was like, all right, cool. They can do that. I'm not gonna sell my soul for no publicity. So I was like, all right,
Mhm.
cool. I'm gonna do it my way. So I found out how to do it, and like I made 4 videos a day for a whole 3 years. I was
Right.
making videos right after I came out of sparring. I was making videos at my fight. I was making skits while getting my hands wrapped. I
Mm-hmm.
just I was focused on it. I just kept saying, "Yo, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and focus on this because this was going to get me more money. This was going to show people like, oh, I could put butts in seats."
Right.
So I went from being on a low card to being co-main event. You know, now I'm getting to a point where now there's possibilities for me to be main event on some cards. So it's just opportunity. But if it wasn't for me building up my social media to a point where people know who I am outside of boxing.
Right.
Like I just because I box don't mean that's me.
Right.
So now people know who I am. People know my daughter. Shoot, they know when I got divorced, when I got married again, what I they they
Powerful.
they they like my life. So now I got fans that are just and that's what people want to see. I got fans not because they like boxing, but because they like me.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna come see me regardless if they like boxing or not. They don't care about boxing. They just all right, cool. The Muslim boxer is about to fight. So for the young dudes out there, build up a platform where people like you for you, not just because you're a boxer, but because they like you.
Right.
And find your niche. Find the right manager. Do your studies. Learn how to read contracts. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're just gonna get screwed over. Read.
Definitely read,
Yes.
read for
Please.
Read.
sure. Read.
Be able to articulate yourself. If
Yes.
and I used to stutter a lot, and I had to teach myself how to pause for a little bit and articulate my words.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do talks with people. I talk in front of crowds of people. I talk in front of high schools and graduation and stuff like that. But I used to stutter a lot. I taught myself how to not stutter. Focus on myself. Same way you focus on your boxing, same way you focus on your jab, your right hand, your hook, your step, and everything. You focus on yourself.
Yeah. Now you was
Okay.
talking about social media earlier. Like, how do you how did you create that balance? Like, what is the balance like, and how do they affect one another?
My balance with social media was I stopped trying to be somebody else. I just do me. If you like the video, you like the video. If you don't, you don't. And what I learned how to do is not try to make videos that took a lot of time out of my hands. I made videos that refer to my life. So if something happened in my life, I was like, dang, how can I make this funny? That's how I did it. And so what I had to do is I had to learn how to like actually capitalize on my time. I knew I had boxing. I knew I had to be a dad. I knew I had to be a husband, an influencer, working, all that other stuff. So I said that free time where I'll be like, I'm tired. Nah, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go figure out an idea. That time where you be like, no, I need to rest and everything. I'm figuring out an idea. I'm figuring out what can be funny. I'm looking at things to learn how they did it. So that's what really helped me. And what kept me balanced was just the people I kept around me, you know, honest people. Nothing in this life is easy. So you're not gonna get sleep all the time.
Right.
Man, when y'all find out what I've been doing for the last month, y'all gonna be like, ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
I tell y'all after we get off the recording.
All right.
But yeah, you find out what I've been doing for the last 9 months, you like, all right, cool. There were some days I was getting 4 hours of sleep every day. That's it. 4 hours of sleep, grinding. Am I complaining? No, just grinding. Because I don't complain about the benefits about it.
Facts.
I don't complain about the fact that I can walk in the room and like sometimes I can just go backstage or I can go, you know, Freeway walk me out my last fight. I can call Freeway and say, hey brother, can you walk me out? Yeah, cool, got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't complain about my benefits, so why would I complain about the hard work that I gotta put in? Simple as that.
Gotta write that down.
Write that down. No, but one thing, because since we on the social media thing, you're real creative when it comes to the rapping. Did you always have that? Like, did you always like just freestyle, or how did you start rapping like that? Cause I like it, and it's like real creative, and it make a lot of sense when you put it all together.
Trial by error. Trial by error. I'm not afraid to look stupid. I know I'm not stupid. I know I ain't no fool. I know I ain't no clown. I trial by error. Some of them remixes they ain't really hype like that. I just tried it.
Right.
And I learned how to so like I said, a lot of these things that I do, I've always done. Even as a kid, I always had like some rhythm or something like that, and I could always pick up on some things. I would just listen to songs. They was bangers, so I was like, let me see if I can turn this into like something Muslim. And I would do it one time, and then I think what happened was I did the Teach Me How to Voodoo, and that went viral. And I was like, all right, let me see if I can actually rap. Then I was doing comedy like type raps. Then I was like, well, let me see if I can actually be serious with it. And I just did it. Some things, bro, are repetitive. Some things just like I just try things. Even if I fall, if I scrape my feet, if everybody's laughing at me while I'm doing it, it is what I just don't care. So I think that's what allows me to just try new things and just, all right, cool. I'll get it till I get good at it.
Right.
Simple as that. I'll get it till I get good at it. So the remixes, the comedy skits, trial by error. I'm pretty sure I could pull out one of my first videos that I did. It wasn't that funny.
But it worked.
I think I got like 26 likes on that joint. It wasn't that.
It's a start.
Definitely
it wasn't that funny. But guess what? I could post it today and it'd probably go viral. Not because it was funny, but just because people were like, yo, that's dope. You started from here.
Yeah.
But a lot of my first skits wasn't that funny. It was just something to try. I just tried. All right, cool. I'm going to keep throwing this rock at something until I actually get it right.
Right.
And that's how I did it. And now it just come easy. Now I make skits randomly. I don't even try. I don't try. I don't put too much effort into it. I just do it. I got 17 skits right now that I'm just sitting on. I just post them when I want to. but it took me a long time. I've been doing this social media thing since 2020.
4 years.
Yeah, yeah. About 4 years since some
Yeah,
change now.
I've been doing the social media thing since 2020. I remember even my coach, Rao, was like, yo, you keep making these stupid videos instead of
Yeah,
coming
I
to box.
remember that.
Instead of coming to box. And he was right. I was focusing on videos, but then I had to learn how to put 100% into the gym and 100% into my videos. That's the balance that you got. And you gonna get it wrong sometimes, but then that's why you got people in front of you that's gonna be like, yo, you gotta put 100 into everything. So I started putting 100% into everything.
Yeah.
And that's how I did it. My manager, I doubted my manager. I don't think my manager wanted to sign me at first. He was like, no, Muslim don't got it. First thing I said was, oh, I'm gonna prove to you that I got it.
Right.
Started working more. People in the gym, oh yeah, Muslim a bum, Muslim this, Muslim only got two. He got 2 left feet. He can't box. He can only punch. All you gotta do is get out his way. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Now I'm gonna get slick on you. Now I'm gonna learn how to get slick. I'm gonna learn how to use my body to get even slicker. Muslim don't move his head. All you gotta do is jab him. Say less. I got you. My man Quadir C4. The first thing he told me, I remember one time we sparring, jabbing the piss out of me. He like 135, 140. Piss out of me. I'm like, yo. He like, you don't move your head. It's just right there. Bet. Never had that problem again. But I had to learn.
Yeah.
Trial by error. So same thing with social media, trial by error, man. People gotta stop worrying about what people gonna think about them.
Facts.
Cause I'm a 6'3", 220-pound, dude. I'm muscular. When I walk outside, unless you don't know me, I look like, all right, cool. This dude about to be a problem. If I was to let like that actually be the demeanor that I wanted to see, I wouldn't do this goofy stuff that I'm doing.
Right.
Because I care about everybody's opinion about me. Oh yeah, he the tough dude. Nah, forget that. I'm a goofball at times. I will slam you on your neck at times. I punch you in your face at times. But most of the time, I just show love. Ain't nobody trying to be all. You don't live like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Good question.
Yeah.
I see. You see the man on my shirt. I see you met Mike. How was it like meeting Mike?
I met Mike a couple times. It's cool. It's always cool talking to Mike. Like he a real down to earth dude. It's always like mad love and respect. Seeing him, I done been to conferences with him. He came to my fight. He was at the fight in Saudi Arabia. He was at the I done prayed next to him. It's cool meeting Mike, man. It's always a new experience when you see Mike. So it's humbling. But like I said, that wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have tried. If I wouldn't have made mistakes, look stupid for a little bit until I don't. So now people respect me. It was yo, you making these silly videos, and now it's like, yo, when you making another silly video?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why are you making these stupid videos to when you making another stupid video?
That's
So,
dope.
you know what I mean? It's all perspective. You just gotta learn. Keep going.
I got something else. Cause you are Muslim. I wanted to, like, all right, was you born into Islam, or did you have a choice to be what you wanted to be, or was you just born in Islam and just became Islam and it was it?
I can answer both of those questions. So I was born Muslim, born and raised Muslim. The minute I chose to be Muslim at like 22, I chose to be Muslim in 22. Like actually being like following everything. I chose to actually be Muslim in 22. I had my ups and downs, but that's why I always try to tell people, like, ain't nobody perfect. People go through stuff, but I learned a lot through Islam. I love being Muslim. I think that's what helps me be fundamentally sound in my belief system and what I do.
Did you look any other direction ever? I mean, it's a
Nah,
lot of other religions.
I learned about Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought about like joining them. It ain't make no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Even Nation of Islam. It just, some things just wasn't adding up. And like I just always felt like like my religion, I feel like God put me right there. Like it's the only thing that makes sense to me. The only thing. It's the only thing that actually like I don't like question. It is what it is. I don't question. Now I don't follow blindly,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't question my belief about it.
Mm.
So being Muslim, oh yeah, born and raised Muslim, and I thank God every day for that. I wasn't the most perfect Muslim. I wasn't like super extreme with it and everything. I just do me, and I don't judge nobody for what they do.
All right.
Fair
Got
enough.
something for him, Coach?
Nah, nothing else for me.
I think that's all for me too.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I'm always paying attention to everybody who's doing something. I saw when y'all started. I was like, okay, let me see where this goes. I'm watching y'all. I'm a fan of y'all's. I love the updates that y'all be giving with the what's going on. I like where the direction's going. Keep going, man. I'm a big supporter, and I hope y'all make it to the top with this.
Appreciate it.
Same to
Appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate it.
Listen,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but there's only one side. Coach know that though. There's only one
Yeah,
side.
of course.
There's definitely only one side, and that's the Philly side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good now. We out the hood now. It's all good now.